pull this rug back a bit. Pull this onto this more so I'm not, or you know what, maybe we can tape that there. Tape would work. All right, let's get this party started. Give people a few minutes to get in. Ooh, look at that, okay. Let's see if this works on taping this here. One more thing for me to trip on. Okay. All right, one. Hello, Lynn. Get started as soon as we get a few more people in. I just wanted to get set up and see how we're doing. We did get the Planet. Hello, Miss Mercille. We got the Planet Network guys in here on Monday, and then Don got in early this morning to do what they call a mesh network. So you triangulate these pieces to get the Wi-Fi more spread throughout the shop. So, hello, Kathy OG. So when our friends come and do their live videos in here, which is how we found Miss Rose, found us, when Kim of Yesterday's Tomorrow's comes through, she won't lose any connectivity in the back or up on the stage. We ran a test earlier today. Some of you might popped on that live. Hello, Linda, where I was just kind of doing it to test to see how well that works. So no more, and this should be running a lot smoother. Well, I did notice Facebook still has its delays, so we know this is not the internet issues. It is Facebook that has the delays and the glitches. So again, we go by majority rules, so you might be hitting enter at home at the same time somebody else is hitting it, so you're going to see your name first, but it's going to be however it gets through here. I'm hearing a lot from other people. It can be anywhere from 15 seconds to almost a minute delay. So, hello, Lynn. So we are going to get started. I have double digits here, now of 11 people. Same rules as usual, sold, and you have to tell me which item it is in case there's something similar. And like I said, with the delay and the lag, I might be onto something else, so I don't know what you're necessarily talking about. We had our marketplace this past weekend, which was very successful. A lot of people came out for that. They saw it online, they saw it driving by, because we had, it looked like we put everything out from the store out there, but we didn't. We had a lot of our vendors came by, hey Barbara, and dropped off larger pieces, and we did very well out there, as well as indoors. A lot of vendors had discounts that you can only get inside the shop. And let's see, our next event is June 3rd and 4th. We have 5 of those weekend events planned until October. We had a nice time last week in Lancaster. Wednesday night, I didn't put the replay up on YouTube. It was just a little chaotic in here last week getting ready for the event and everything. So, and then Don went back to work Monday, and he tweaked his back, so he's been in a lot of pain, so he did not get, he plans on doing all the shipping, getting that all ready tomorrow. We have a couple tables we're going to set up so he can get everybody's stuff together and get all that out so we can get that. And we also had about 5 days of PayPal not allowing to send invoices, and you know, that was apparently a PayPal issue, and they were aware of it and were working on it. So I checked today, and that's finally back up after that kind of put a little problem in there for us. So that is up and running again, so I'll be able to send the PayPal invoices again. You can pay that way, call us the credit card, and get the shipping and everything done with that. So I'm going to dive in. I have a bunch of stuff to get through. I have this glass vase that looks like it was decoupaged by the vendor. This is from On Second Thought. It's $22 firm. It has this pretty rose paper on it. The glass on the bottom is flash, which just means the color is applied, so it does wash off, but you wouldn't wash this anyway. Just kind of towel dry it. When we get more people on here, I'm going to actually have a giveaway tonight of a CD, some music for people to have. So this is from our vendor, Good to Go, up on the stage. So the cap does have a little crack in it, but this is an older bottle. I'm going to come around so you can see it a little easier. It is an Inca Pisco glass liquor bottle that is empty. We can't sell the liquor, and that is just $6.40. I'm going to come around so you can see the detail on that a little bit more. That's a black glass. Hello from Kentucky. We do have an item here all packed and ready for you, Brenda. You should have gotten the email, the Facebook Messenger on that. So you can see he's very cool. So he is just $6.40. If you are watching the replay, I need you to direct message us and not comment, because I will not see the comments, but I do see the direct messages. Okay. Diane might be switching phones. Jackie, Diane, Seraphin, hello. Brenda, hello everybody. I have this, something to drive people crazy. Actually, I was like walking around the shop and just doing it. It was like a nervous habit. So we have this little woodpecker made in Sierra Lanka, and he is just $7 from the Hip Chick. So you can see his color is great. His painting is great. Nice older wood piece, and you just kind of, so, and if you don't feel like clapping and you go somewhere, you go automatic woodpecker clapper for you for just $7. I know a lot of people like to give them, you got it, Brenda. I know a lot of people like to give things like this to their nieces and nephews and grandchildren to drive the parents crazier. This is cute. This is from our vendor, Redreamable. And this is an old wood box, a little tote, and it's got hand-painted pink roses on it. And this is $16, and it's 10 by 5 by 5. So a little sewing box or a purse. Both of the sides do come up. Oh, property of Pam Nicholas, Road 1, Easton, Pennsylvania. So that's really cool little wood piece there. Oops, sorry. Yeah, one side open, both sides open. The handle moves down, and that is $17.60 from Redreamable. And again, if you're watching this afterwards, just direct message us, and we will gladly pull these things aside for you. And you can always keep adding to your piles, as everybody knows. This is also from On Second Thought. It's newer. Artwork is copyright protected. So it's on a little wood frame. It's one of those canvas prints. And it's like a ballet dress. And this is $19.20 for the dress form artwork. I don't know who this print is. It's obviously somebody who has a lot of work out there. Sorry, I'm a little out of it today. A little bit tired. We've been running and running and running, which is fun and fine. This is a cute little level. It's a small one. It's got the bubble glass there, and this is $7.20. And I don't see a maker's mark on it, but our monitor is almost pretty level. And it's got this unusual shape with a little bit of brass, and you have your glass bubble, and that is just $7.20 for the tiny, oops, old box. Okay, my thing is not moving along, so hold on, everybody. All right, I have the woodpecker for John Pock. Sorry, my comments were not automatically moving along. It's gotta love Facebook. Always something with Facebook. All right, let me get caught up here. I have the Pocks for the woodpecker. I have that nice box for Miss Kennedy. Ooh. Sorry about that, folks. I did not realize now that the latest thing with Facebook is to not move my comments along. I have to actually move it along myself. Every week we have something fun with Facebook. All right, so I have the woodpecker for the Pocks. I have the wood box for Miss Kennedy. And it did freeze. And I have the level for the Pocks as well. And I show that coming from a minute ago, so I think we are finally catching up. Okay. All right, caught up. All right. Not moving on its own. Okay. All right. I believe I have everybody. I have 3 items that went. So if I missed anything, please do not hesitate to let me know. If things are all of a sudden I'm not responding or whatever, you can always call as well and say, hello, Leah, and just let me know if things are not moving along and I'm not catching the sales. We have this cute little made in Italy. It's like a plastic. It's kind of like that Sirocco that looks like wood, and it's a cute little mirror. Oh, it goes this way. Right? Yeah, because that's where the hook is. So I guess it could go either way. I mean, you could put it the other way if you wanted to. It's been painted gold, and that's $19.20. It's 12 inches tall and 18 inches wide. And it's got this cute little oval mirror here. And if you want to hang it this way, it's got the hook going this way, but if you wanted to hang it this way, you can always put your own hook and reverse it. And I do see the little Italy maker mark there. So that's really cute. I have the mirror for Jackie. Yeah, it's a very pretty little piece. Like that. Now I have this. This is from our vendor, Burning Sensation Antiques. It is an actual cutting board. You can see it's been used. It's been treated with food safety, food-friendly finish, and that is $20. There's a couple of splits where the wood doesn't go all the way down though. Right here we have one. It does go through, but it's not gonna come apart on you. It's an older one. It's round. It's got the nice handle up here. And that has been seasoned, and that's $20 from Burning Sensation Antiques. Also from Burning Sensation Antiques is a nice old coffee grinder with the cast iron and the wood. And this crank goes this way very well. It does have the little dovetailed drawer, and this is just $28 for the older coffee grinder with the cast and the wood. And we do have the flathead screws in it. Looks like there might have been another knob here because you can see where the screw is showing, but it is just $28 for that. And there's no, I'm not showing any other issues with it. And it looks like it is still quite usable. That does open nicely. And it's dovetail on all the sides, and that is just $28 for the nice old coffee grinder. I'm making a mess here. Okay. Oh goodness. What bird? So, oh, the board to Brenda, okay. See, this thing is not moving along for me. I don't know what's going on. All right, so I have the board for Brenda. It's a very nice one. Funny thing, when we were out in PA, the one wholesale place that we go to, they do cutting boards, and the prices were just crazy. Even at wholesale, they were just nuts. All right, I have the board for Brenda, and I have the coffee grinder for Norma. Grinder. I can speak. I'm just going to put that in there in case anybody else is having any of the problems that I apparently are having on this end. All right. I don't know why this isn't moving. Yours isn't moving on its own either. All right, so make sure that you kind of keep, we have another, it's another Facebook issue. You're gonna have to just kind of manually keep making sure that it's moving along. I'm glad it's not just me. So, I think every week we have something new with Facebook, but we'll work through it, find the workarounds, and keep it moving. Yeah, so yeah, you're just gonna have to manually pull down, scroll along, nothing to see here. No, there's lots to see here, so yeah. So keep scrolling along. All right, so Diane's is moving. All right, so we have from our newest, one of our newest vendors, was he Thrifty Rick, I believe he goes? Yes, Thrifty Rick has this cool amber reproduction George Washington bottle for $11.20. And it does have the double seams, and there is an air bubble in the bottle, so it is an older. The bottom is smooth. I don't have a rough pontil. I do not have any maker mark on it, but that is amber glass. That is not flash. And George Washington is $11.20 for the George Washington bottle. I have a nice little copper pot here. And it has like this rattan handle, and it has some brass findings on it here. It's like soldered on with the brass, as is the lid. You can see it has like a galvanized, almost like a galvanized steel kind of aluminum finish in there. And this is, as is $14. So it does have a vintage patina on it. Cute little spout. It's an unusual, very unusual shape. And it is Is this marked, I think, on the bottom or not? Don't see a mark, but it is copper and brass and rattan, and that is just $14 for the, okay, Deborah Kennedy for the copper pot. Yeah, I had to grab that along to pull that thing down again. This is a neat one. It's a very unusual shape. And I had it sitting on top of a wood bowl. And it just looked like it was part of the wood bowl. I kept looking over and I'm like, what is this weird thing that I grabbed today? And I forgot. It was just sitting on this really cool wood bowl. And this is $17.50. It is marked on the bottom. Woodson's, she's got it written on the tag. Woodberry's Woodware, hard-turned bowl, Shelburne, Vermont. So it's not super thick, but it is a nice bowl. It looks like it might have been a salad-type bowl. There's like this little plug in the bottom, but that doesn't go through. Maybe it was part of Lazy Susan or something. But anyway, we have this lovely wood bowl for $17.50, made in Vermont. It does have a pretty little finish to it, and it is, diameter on it is, it's a 12-inch diameter, and height is about 3 inches tall. And that is $17.50 on this nice wood, made in Vermont bowl. All right, I am caught up with my last was my comment. So let me see where I'm putting this wood bowl. All right, Kim Walter for the wood bowl. And you will see when she walks by, Dina is flitting around in the shop working on her space tonight. So you'll hear her and see her back there. All right, let me put this over here. All right. Okay. All right. For those interested in, it's only 4 songs, My Fair Lady, Camelot, Gigi, and Brigadoon. It has 4 different songs on it. It's a CD. And if anyone's interested in this, if you can tell me which country the 2 gentlemen who stumbled upon the town of Brigadoon, the 2 Americans were visiting a certain country and they came upon the magical place of Brigadoon, which had been standstill for 200 years. You can have this lovely little CD with just the 4 songs on it. Oh no, it has a whole, oh no, it's more than that. It's the actual, like, so My Fair Lady, it has a whole bunch of the songs on it. Can Dance All Night, On the Street Where You Live, Show Me, and then Camelot has a whole bunch of songs, Gigi has a bunch of songs, and Brigadoon. So tell me what city, what country, Scotland. All right, so Colleen McCree, I have Colleen McCree as answering that question first. If you would like this CD, it is yours. Our son Donnie, he had came across this, and we don't really sell CDs, so I thought it'd be fun to do as tonight's a little giveaway tonight. Yep. All right. Now I have 2 of these, and if you want either or both, let me know. These are the little butter stamps where they're all one piece, and it's like it inverts, like it comes out there. They're smaller. This one is, and they're both $3.20. We have a ship, and we have a 4-leaf clover, and they sit like this. They're very cute. They're very primitive, and they are just $3.20 each. Have one, have both. If you want just one, let me know if you want the ship or if you want the 3-leaf clover. And they just sit flat like that, and like I said, that's all attached in there. We have a ship and a 4-leaf clover. Butter pats, just $3.20. You want the 4-leaf. All right, so the ship is still available. If anybody's interested in that, just $3.20 for the little primitive butter stamp. That's the leaf one there. Very good deal on that. And even if you don't use them, they just look cool sitting there. Very nice and primitive. I have the, all right, Norma, I have the clover. All right, so I have the clover I have going to the Pox, And then since Norma said she wanted both, at that point I only had the ship, so Norma's going to get the ship. So let me know if everybody else is seeing that as well. I have Pock for Clover, and then Norma I'm going to have for the ship. Oh goodness. All right, so that's how I have it showing. I have the Pocks for the Clover, and I have Norma's going to get the ship. So if I can just get a little confirmation on that. All right. All right, so I've got a couple confirmations on that after I scroll down because this is still doing its wonky thing. All right, we have a couple of pieces of Longaberger. Tonight I'm going to show the first one. It's also from the same vendor as the Butter Stamps, Jazzy Junk. This is from 1998. It's a tiny little one. It has the plastic and the fabric liner, $8. It also has the sawtooth hook. The pattern is this yellow with the violets. And this is from 1998. Signed Longaberger, tiny little basket, little wall pocket. So if anybody's interested in the Longaberger, tiny basket, $8, plastic and fabric liner with the sawtooth holder for your wall. Nice little planter, little extra storage in your kitchen or wherever you want to put it, by the door, drop your keys in it. Just pretty little piece right there for just $8 for the full, complete Longaberger set there. Okay. I have this thing is utterly ridiculous. I have a cow. It's newer. It's just a little plush cow for just $2.40. It does have udders. It has little sunflowers on it. It's like brand new. It's Westland giftware. And it's blue with yellow sunflowers, green horns, and hoofs. And he is just $3.20. That's no bull. All right. Make sure I'm seeing everything. I have Norma's ship is the last comment. I did not do this on purpose. When I put this in the bowl, like this pot, I did not mean to do a fatal attraction scenario. It just was there, and it's not glass, so I put this cute little concrete bunny. He is new, and he's just $8. And he is a little cement guy for your garden, inside, outside. If you do put it outside, we do recommend, because they are cement, that they are porous, that you do seal it before you put him out in your garden. And he is just $8. That's the only one we have of that one. All right, I have the cute little pot that the rabbit was sitting in. And this is from our vendor, Reloved with Heart. It's a teal enamel pot for $12. It's pretty color, teal with the black. This is perfect for your, coming across totally different color on my screen. It's got more green than blue. I mean, what I'm looking at here has a more green tone to it. What I'm seeing on my monitor is more blue. But it's like it's more like greeny, green, blue. Nice to hang and just have that as a decoration. Great color if you have a, 50s kitchen going on. Goes well with your pink or aqua colored Pyrex. I have Lynn Rose for the pot, which I just had a cow in it now. I'm going to take the cow out of that. All right. Hello, Tony. All right. So that is for Lynn tonight. There. Now this basket, well, except for this, I think nothing else in here is breakable. I have lots of breakables on the shelves behind me. So I grabbed this from our vendor, Belmont Farmhouse. I know people love the MCM stuff. This is from Marcia of California. It does have a few little chips along the edge, but it's a fantastic little piece of MCM pottery. It's an ashtray for just $4.90. And it's got great colors on it. It's got the green and the yellow. And it's Marcia made this one for just $4.90 on the vintage MCM ashtray. And that is pottery, that is ceramic. Now this is from our vendor, the Hip Chick. It's just an individual, and it's an antique spice tin for $4.90, and it literally just says Spice. So you can see that old-fashioned stenciling on it. It does have a little wear to it. It's painted black, but it's a great little display piece. You saw how easy that lid comes on and off, and that is just $4.90 for the primitive vintage Spice tin. I have the Spice tin for Miss Mercille. Now, many of you have grabbed a bunch of stuff from last night's YouTube video. So don't forget, folks, that's another way to shop us is I do put up YouTube videos and you can shop those as well. So last night we did 4 vendors. I did Andover Junction, Betty's Treasures, Belmont Farmhouse, and Vintage Crush. I have Debbie Mercille for the Spice tin first. So if anybody else has anything else, let me know. I have Miss Mercille first. This is probably like the 1960s, 70s because it has a Taiwan stamp on it. It's a cute little cast iron square pan for just slightly rusty for just $5 firm. Now I don't know if you cook with it, but what I thought this was very cute if you do any kind of painting, if you do toll painting, the floral painting, I thought this was perfect for that, and it's just $5 and it'll hold, thank you Brenda, it will hold a lovely picture if you want to paint at that or just use it as part of your vignettes. You put it down and you have things in it, and that's just $5 for the cute little cast iron pan. All right, I'm going to cook the cow in that now. All right, get ready. I've got a really good steal of a deal tonight. It is rusty. It is as found, but the legs are all on it. It's a cute little sad iron rest that you can use as a trivet. It's your iron trivet. $1.60. This is from Good to Go. It's got lots of rust, but great graphics, great writing. Has all the feet on it, and it is want to comfort. I can't quite read it, but there's all this information on it. Philadelphia, PA, something iron company, $1.60 for the sad iron. You got it. I've got the sad iron trivet rest for the pox. Yeah, I saw that price. I was like, what? I had to grab it, so up it came. So like I said, like people who are just joining us for the first time, you just say sold and which item. If we're shipping to you for the first time, please just direct message us your zip code, and we will get you a PayPal invoice. You can either pay that directly, or you can call in and we put it directly into our credit card machine. Do not ever send us your credit card information, please. I don't want it until you call me, and then I'll put it right in. We do not keep that information. So what I try to do on these is I try to find some really good deals, as well as things that might have just came in today that you might not have seen in any of my videos or my posts. And we do post, when I say we, it's me. I do try and post daily, lots of different things for you, things that I know will catch your interest. Hello, Gloria from Minnesota. Welcome. This I thought was just interesting because the graphics are great. I'm going to come around. This is also from our vendor, the Hip Chick, and it's just $4.90. It is a window wizard. So you can read that. And it's got the great red wood handle on it. So I guess you would just wedge that underneath your window and maybe use the scraping part if it's been stained or painted shut to kind of get that, obviously a wood window, get that going. All right, I have the pox for that. I know it sold it, my sound effect of. I love the red paint on that. I do remember though, windows would get painted or stained shut. You did have to find a way to get that underneath there and get that open. All right, here we have our second piece of Longaberger. This is the Hope. This is the lidded basket with liner and protector for $19.20. This is from our vendor, Betty's Treasures, who's coming back in just a few weeks from her stint down in Florida. She's a snowbird. This one is from 2007, and this is for the American Cancer Society. This is the breast cancer awareness. It has your little pink ribbon, and the pink fabric with the plastic liner and the nice wood lid. And that is $19.20 for the... Oh, yeah. Oops, what happened? Okay, it just... My comments have all gone except for the last one. Oh wait, no, that's not what I want. Where are my comments? Salt Spare Frying Pan, we'll pick up tomorrow. All right. Ooh, longer burger basket. What does longer burger basket mean, honey? Are you buying that? Or saw somebody? I just lost all comments. The last comment that I'm seeing is from Don. And right before that, I see Designs by Jen Bodnar has the little frying pan. You all right? Oh, you're just getting a hook. All right, so Jen Bodnar, we'll pick that up tomorrow. Just punning, okay. Now I have 3 comments in a row from Don. I just want to make sure. And then I have the little pan for Jen that I'm not missing anything else because it literally just like reset my comments. So, but now they're popping up and they're moving along. Well, now that stupid community standards thing came back. Okay. So let me know if I'm missing anything. And I will gladly get that all remedied. Let's see. Oh, all right. Put stuff back in this basket. All right. I'm good now? Okay, good. I am at sugar. Okay. All right. Okay. Now I have this from our vendor, Auntie's Attic. It is a cool old box. It is $12. It does have a little bit of condition. Wood brass corners, 5 1/4 by 8 1/4 by 3. Has like this red liner in it. What I did like about this box is our little brass, see it's got the little clasp here, has these cute little brass corners. It is a hinged box. You saw the inside, just that red paper in it. And that's $12, and that is from Auntie's Attic. I'm not seeing any cracks or any other issues with it. Ooh. Now it's just a little mark. I thought I found a signature on it. Okay, we're back to sold. I have the, no that would not, honey. There's vendors over there. All right, I have the box for Brenda. Oh, and it just reset on me again. All right. Fun with Facebook. All right, so I have Brenda for the box. Yeah, I went to click, I clicked like, and it just deleted everything that everybody else had said. And I got Dina carrying bodies out of the shop. You saw nothing. Say nothing. You saw nothing. Can they see me? Yeah, I saw you carrying it. Yeah, as soon as you go by here, they can see you. You can wave hello to everybody. All right, looks like I am okay. I have the box for Brenda. Okay, you know what the problem is that weird community standards keeps popping up. Okay, I have this little guy. He's a metal bud vase for just $4. It's in the shape of a swan. And he's got a nice, pretty little fluted tail up here. And it's not marked with anything, but it has a pretty silver finish on it. It's 7 inches tall, and that is just $4 for the pretty metal little swan vase, bud vase. I can't tell if it's silverish or gold. I guess it's silverish. And he is just $4. Ah. All right. I have this little guy I picked up from our Vintage Crush. Now, when you get the paint is chipping off on it. It's just $4 for the little chippy handle Androck wood strainer. It's a tiny one. You can take clear nail polish if you don't have anything like a Mod Podge or a sealant at home. I recommend as soon as you get this to seal it so no more paint does chip off. And that little adorable guy, he's yellow with the green stripe. I have the sifter going to the box. And I'm just gonna, actually, I'm gonna put that in one of my little bags here so the paint doesn't continue to chip off. But yeah, just seal that on up and it'll stop right away. I do that with all of my little chippy painted things just so it looks cool, but I don't want it to continue. So what the heck did I do with the marker? Huh. Oh, there it is. All right. So I put your name on that little cute little sifter. It's a cute one. Like that. from our vendor, Lazy Q Ranch, we have this interesting little cast iron bear bank. He does have the Phillips head screws. I do not see a maker's mark on it, and he is $16. He has got some good weight to him. So you put your money in, there's no stopper on the bottom. You would just screw him open and he comes apart to get your money back out. And he is $16 for the cast metal bear bank. All right. Ooh, that's gotta go fast. I think I might buy that one. You didn't hear that? All right, so we have this other, we have a patented, just have a brand name on it, another Androck hand sifter with the red handle. And the metal, this is wood here, metal, and this one is $11.20 for the full. Oh yeah, here's all your information. And the flowers are orange, yellow, and blue. Still workable. But I know there's a lot of people that have these just out because they just love these, and people that actually collect these. So, lights on the left if you need to turn that on. And it's just $11.20. Okay, the basket is done. We are getting into the breakables now. No saucer, just a pink teacup with pansies on it. $3.50. It is a nice shell pink. It is marked Tuscan Fine English Bone China, made in England. It's got that signature on the bottom. It's got pansies inside. Just a pretty little delicate cup. And just the cup, $3.50 for the pansy pink cup from Tuscan Bone China. That's a good deal on that. Very pretty. And there's a fly swatter falling out now. I have the cup for Miss Kennedy. You know what? On Facebook, it's not going to matter. I think Facebook has its own issues, as we're finding out nonstop. That's a cute little cup. Okay. All right. All right. I have this little Let Sleeping Dogs Lie. He's just a crystal little dog, and he is, let's get him here, 13, 10, yeah, $10.40 for the glass dog from our vendor, Lazy Q Ranch. He's just a little sleeping clear glass dog. I'm not seeing any maker's marks on him. So just a glass little dog for $10.40. Now we have two of these. They're not super old, but they're made in a vintage style. There were four. Two of them did sell out of the shop. Let me just put this, that's falling off of there. These are by a company called Two's Company. And they're the little tiki cups, and they are just $4 each from our vendor, Thrifty Rick, and there are two left. And I know, and they actually say tiki, 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 tiki all around the bottom of them. And they have the same lovely face on both sides. So I know in the summer people love to have these for their tiki bars by their pool. They just look really cool in their bars, anything MCM. And they are by Two's Company, and they're just $4 each. And we only have two left. He did have four. Person only bought two the other day, so these are the two that are remaining. Yes, there's the three is a crowd. So I have this nice little Wedgwood piece of Jasperware. It's green. It's kind of like a green blue, and it's marked, and it has the little cherubs dancing across. It is 4.5 by 3.5 by 1.5. It's $19.20, and this is the Wedgwood Jasperware. And I'm just going to come so you can see the lid closer. And it has like this fun little wave to it. It has a very interesting shape on it. And it's like it's a green blue, and that is Wedgwood. So older mark. Made in England. So that is 1920. Again, if you are watching this after the live, then you just have to direct message us at that point. All right, I have another good deal coming up from Good to Go. This is for the pair, and these are the vintage glass dogs, the candy dogs, $6.40. So they would have came with, there would have been a paper seal over it, and they would have had little bits of candy in it. These are the clear dogs for both $6.40. That's just $3.20 a dog. All right, I have the Muratas for the tiki cups, Cynthia Murata. Don't want to miss that. All right. All right, so I'm tripping back here. I need to put a piece of tape on this. Let me just, oh, we're out of tape. I'm not changing that right now. Just want to put this where it won't get lost. See, the fun thing with the wood bowls and our wood cutting boards that come in from our vendors, many of them put, or they come with a food sealant on it, the oils that they use, so the stickers and tags and stuff do not stick to them. All right, and the fly swatter, I don't even know where the fly swatter came from, but that's another thing I'm kicking back here. This is from our vendor, Vintage Crush. It is just $12. It's 12¼ inches tall. It's a very pretty bottle. What I love is this, the stopper is hollow. You can see that beautiful green, and it does have a smoothed out pontil on that. And this is green, this is emerald glass. This is not flash, that is in there. And it's just $12 for the beautiful green glass decanter. All right, I have the green decanter for Miss Brenda. Tom's got his work cut out tomorrow. We got tables we're going to be setting up for him. But don't worry, we have plenty of biodegradable peanuts and bubble wrap for everything. So we're keeping that fully stocked for all of you. All right, what was I doing? Oh yeah, big lemon. All right, this is from our vendor, Andover Junction. This is Martha Stewart's collection, the lemons, and this has a dragonfly on it and the flowers, and this is the large ceramic pitcher. It's $14.40, and apparently there was like a whole bunch of pieces that went with this set, so really pretty. I have no chips or condition issues on it, and that's just $14.40 for the lemon pitcher with the dragonfly on it. I have a nice old piece of ironstone. Doesn't have a lid, and this is the Anthony Shaw Bursley Opaque Made in England Ironstone China Sugar Biscuit Jar, no lid, for $19.20 from Pickin' Wildflowers. 4.5 inches tall with a 5-inch diameter. So that'd be the total diameter here. And other than missing the lid and the usual little bit of staining and stuff that you get with the ironstone, it does have the maker's mark. I'm not seeing any other condition issues other than missing a lid. That is $19.20. I did not see the line. Oh, there you are, Miss Danielle. Hello, Danielle. All right, so all right, let me get Danielle's name on that. And again, I have this nice little ironstone. It'll be a cute little planter. P. Borden. Good grab on that picture, because I did look them up earlier, and like I was saying, there's more pieces to that set, and I think it's a discontinued set, so start accumulating the pieces there. All right, so we have this cute little piece of ironstone for just $19.20. It is older, just missing the lid. No chips or cracks, just a little bit of staining is common with these pieces. And it's got the good weight to it like ironstone should. Now also from our vendor, Andover Junction, this does have a tiny chip on the rim, but it's been smoothed out. And because of that, it is just $4 for this cobalt blue glass Hazel Atlas cobalt vintage blue, and it's got like the triangle pattern on it. It does have that tiny chip that's been smoothed out. That is it. That's the only damage on it, and it is just $4 for this gorgeous. And the blue is in the glass. It is in it. It's not in the. It is not flash glass, and that's just $4 for the Hazel Atlas vintage pitcher, tiny chip. Quite usable, has the ice lip on it, and that's just $4. All right, from our vendor, Relove with Heart, is this antique German porcelain lidded sugar bowl with roses. Tiny little flea bite here. $8. This is the late 1800s, early 1900s. We can tell by that made in Germany stamp. It does have the lid. Just a little flea bite on it. And it has a nice antique little lidded for $8 for the roses sugar bowl. What's the question or comment, Jackie? I didn't see something. What did Jackie? Last thing I have is love it from Danielle, and then Don just asking what's the question. I don't see anything. Sold pitcher to Miss Merciel. The cobalt pitcher is going to Miss Merciel. Very good deal on that. Folks, make sure that you don't have any kind of privacy things put up, because we've had this before where you're the only one seeing your comments, maybe one other person in the room, and none of us are seeing it. So make sure that you don't have any kind of privacy settings put on your Facebook while you're on this, because we will not see it. And maybe if you're lucky, one or two people see it in the room. But we found out that if we're not seeing it, it's usually nobody else is seeing it as well. So we've had that happen as well, and that usually turns out to be something with the privacy settings. I have the pitcher to Merciel and the sugar bowl. Oh, you don't want the pitcher, just the, that's fine. All right, so I got you for the sugar bowl. All right. I have not stuck it on anything yet, so there it is. Make sure there's nothing in this corner. All right, we are getting near the end, folks. I have a few more things, some bird things and some other glassware. All right. All right, so Don is leaving us, so he's been helping me with the comments. This is a piece of Stangl, the older stamp, and this is a very unusual piece. It's $11.20. It's got a great MCM feel to it. It is this interesting, like purpley gray lavender color to it. And I'm not feeling any chips on it, and the handle appears to be fine. I don't hear anything unusual. And that's just $11.20 for the beautiful MCM Stangl pitcher. I love how this just arches so nicely here. It's got that great shape and a beautiful color on it. And that's just $11.20. And that is from Good to Go. Now I grabbed this because I know how hard it is to find, unless you're in Florida, flamingos. And now this is a nice vintage Lefton ceramic bisque finish flamingo from Vintage Crush for just $12. It has the Lefton, it's 1987, the Lefton red and gold sticker, as well as the stamp on the bottom. And that was made in Nest Egg Collection. So we have this lovely pink flamingo from Lefton for just $12. I know a lot of people love to decorate with flamingos, especially this time of the year. Okay, I have this cute little avocado green glass jug from our vendor Betty's Treasures. It's just $8. It has a clear glass applied handle. The pontil has a little bit of roughness to it, and it isn't like the shape of a little jug. It's got a little wider mouth, and that is just $8 for the little avocado green glass with the clear glass applied handle. And that is from Betty's Treasures. Again, if you're watching this afterwards, I need you to direct message us. I won't see your comments. All right, this place has gone to the birds. I got one more bird for tonight for you. I have Stangle to Miss Borden. Where did I put that? There we go. Put that right over here, right? Yeah, that's a good deal on that. That's a nice piece. All right, I have this also left in China, and this is got the sticker and the stamp. It's got a title, Robin, and it is the Mama Feeding the Two Birds, and this one is $17.60, and this is from our vendor Redeemable. It's a harder to find bird, and I'm not seeing or feeling any condition issues with the left-in Robin, and that's like a matte finish. And that is from Redeemable. All right, one more item. Practical and decorative. You will need a, oops, I have the bird for Miss Mercille. I'm assuming that's the robin, correct? Train equipment arriving late. So I have the robins for Miss Mercille. And she actually had in parentheses on that one that they're rare, so I do know that there's like a whole bunch of the birds in that series. So that might be one of the harder ones to find. All right, so the last item of the night is, you got it, is a patriotic tart warmer. So, and it does require, this is a candle operated one. So you put your candle in there, your votive, and it heats up your tart. And this is from Auntie's Attic, and it's $8, and it is 5 by 4.5. So with your light on, your candle, you're gonna have the little punch out here. You'll have the light coming through from that, and your tart melting along there for a nice little scent in the room. And that is just $8. That is the last item of tonight. Do not forget to check out our YouTube videos and our daily postings. You can always purchase from those as well. And it doesn't have to be just what I'm showing you in the video or in the picture. If I go past something and you want more information, it does help if you're able to get a screenshot. If you're watching on your TV, if you can get it with your phone, or if you can get the exact spot, just give me the timestamp so I can find the items in the YouTube videos. Be sure to subscribe to our channel, which is the same as our Facebook page, Gray Barty Antiques, and it'll alert you when I put up new content. So I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need to tell you. I got everybody, right? The last item to sell was the Robin Bird to Miss Mercille. We're caught up. I'm naughty because I brought something else up, but I want to buy it, so we won't see that. We won't say anything about that, but thank you as always for joining me, everybody. Again, if you're watching this as a replay, I need you to direct message me. Thank you and have a wonderful evening.